up tangled in my sheets, dreams still heavy on my feet. Left the window open wide, let the quiet slip inside. You're not here, but that's okay. The kettle hums like yesterday. Nothing loud, nothing grand, just a warmth I understand. I used to hate the start of day, now I let the silence stay. Morning light therapy, coming in so carefully, soft across my collarbone, makes the room feel less alone. Morning light therapy doesn't ask a thing from me, it just stays, it doesn't push, lets me breathe without a rush. Used to check my phone too fast, to feel a ping, to hold the past. Now I sit, just watch the air, catch the dust that floats in pairs. Nothing moves, but something heals, like sunlight knows just how it feels to not be ready, not be loud, to simply sit without a crowd. No big moment, no reveal, just a quiet way to feel. Morning light therapy, coming in so carefully, soft across my collarbone, makes the room feel less alone. Morning light therapy doesn't ask a thing from me, it just stays, it doesn't push, lets me breathe without a rush. Some days I'm still falling through, but now I know what light can do. Even when I break apart, it stitches softly, starts the heart. Morning light therapy tells me who I still can be, doesn't need to fix it all, just to catch me when I fall. Morning light therapy drifts in slow and sets me free, every day a little more than the one that came before. We don't click, we just collide, friction soft beneath the fight. You hold too tight, I pull away, but we find the seam and slip back in place. You call me chaos, I call you calm, but neither of us gets it wrong. You scratch, I sting, you freeze, I spark, we fit like threads in broken parts. Velcro hearts, never smooth, always caught in push and move, ripping sounds, then sudden hush, still we fold back into us. Velcro hearts, strange design, but every flaw feels by design. We're not clean, we're not apart, we just to stick and realign. Even dreams can't pull you free. You cling to parts I didn't see. You say we're stitched by accident, but I don't crave the permanent. I crave the mess that catch the mark, the way we hold with Velcro hearts. Velcro hearts, never smooth, always caught in push and move. Ripping sounds, then sudden hush, still we fold back into us. Velcro hearts, strange design, but every flaw feels by design. We're not clean, we're not apart, we just return Velcro heart. Maybe love's not made to last, maybe it's meant to tear and crash. But if I fall, I want the kind that rips me raw and stays in mind. Velcro hearts, no perfect line, but in your grip I feel a line. Let it snap, let it scar, still I choose our Velcro hearts. We just return Velcro hearts. You run like it's a race for gold, heart full of static, but you're never bold. I sip my tea, mid-eye roll, watching you trip on your own soul. You're chasing clocks, I chase the breeze. You build your fire, I plant my peace. You wanna win, I wanna breathe. Guess we just dance to different beats. Told me I'm too slow to bloom, but baby I don't run for doom. I move like skies that hum above. No lightning here, just patient love. Clouds don't rush and neither do I. I drift, I float, I kiss the sky while you break your back to prove a point. I watch the view from miles high. Clouds don't rush, why should I? I ride the wind, I let time slide. You climb and crash, I sway and shine. No finish line in mind, I glide. Your inbox screams, mine stays clean. You stress your sleep, I live in dreams. You hit the gas, I miss the turn. You chase the flame, I let it burn. You want applause, I want a nap. You draw a map, I take the path. Through garden walls and detours slow, but find more stars than you could know. You said I lack ambition, spark, but I light up when skies go dark. I don't need flash, I glow just fine with pieces loud as neon signs. Clouds don't rush and neither do I. I drift, I float, I kiss the sky while you break your back to prove a point. I'll watch the view from miles high. Clouds don't rush, why should I? I ride the wind, I let time slide. You climb and crash, I sway and shine. No finish line in mind, I glide. Rush and crash, it's not my style. I'd rather drift another mile while you sprint in shiny shoes. I dance in socks and skip the news. Clouds don't rush and I'm okay with golden hours and silver haze. You chase the future, I hold the now and float above.
city's humming in electric tone. Skyline flickers like it knows. My chest responds to every spark. You're the beat behind the dark. I don't need a sign or sound. I feel it when you're around. Neon frequency running through me, caught in waves I can't unsee. You're the signal I align. Every breath falls into time. Neon frequency, you're my code. Glowing bright on every road. I've never tuned so perfectly. My heart moves on your frequency. We don't speak, but you still call. Through the static, I catch it all. Flashing red beneath my skin like a rhythm pulling me in. No delay, no second guess. Just a pulse I can't suppress. Neon frequency running through me, caught in waves I can't unsee. You're the signal I align. Every breath falls into time. Neon frequency, you're my code. Glowing bright on every road. I've never tuned so perfectly. My heart moves on your frequency. Maybe we're just circuitry designed to hum in unity. Even in the quiet night, you're the glow beneath my mind. Neon frequency, hold me close. Let the signal never close. No distortion, no rewind. You're the station I can't find. Neon frequency, infinite loop. Every thought keeps turning back to you. We were wired, meant to be. Two hearts caught in energy. Late night talks we left unread. Too many thoughts we never said. But even silence had your name carved in corners just the same. I tried to walk, you let me drift, but every mile still held your scent. We break, we bend, we both get bruised, but something always pulls us through. You know the light don't always show, but deep beneath it still will glow. Cloud-proof love, no wind can shake it. Even when the sky goes vacant, we're not perfect, but we're enough. Always finding our way back to us. Cloud-proof love, slow and steady. Even storms can't make it heavy. It might rain, it might get rough, but it won't wash away this kind of love. Old regrets on coffee cups, we carry them but never give up. You sigh, I pause, then laugh again. Like thunder fades and sun gets in. We crash, we flare, we twist, we stall, but we don't ever lose it all. It's in the way you say goodnight, like you believe we'll be alright. You know the warmth don't always burn, but even dust can start a turn. Cloud-proof love, no wind can shake it. Even when the sky goes vacant, we're not perfect, but we're enough. Always finding our way back to us. Maybe we're not movie scenes, but we got something real between. And every time we almost fall, it proves we've built something after all. Cloud-proof love, not made of smoke. It holds when every line gets broken. In the end, when time is tough, we still remain. Cloud-proof love.
The breeze rolls in with lavender sighs. No voices left, just blinking lights. I lay on roofs, let stillness climb through all the noise I left behind. Your name still sits behind my eyes, but I'm not chasing past goodbyes. I'm learning how to stay, not run, to watch, not wish what I become. Beneath the quiet sky, I'm not afraid to feel this time. The stars don't ask me why, they simply burn and stay alive. Beneath the quiet sky, I find a peace I can't define. No answers, no disguise, just me and breath and fading light. The world keeps spinning somewhere loud, but here the air feels soft and proud. No need to speak, no need to try. I'm whole enough to just get by. Old wounds don't sting like they once did. They sit like books I've gently read. The chapters hurt, but now I see they all belong inside of me. No, pretending I'm alright. It's not about the fight, it's how you breathe when no one's inside. Beneath the quiet sky, I fold my doubts and let them fly. It's just a night, but still it feels like something soft enough to heal. Streetlights blink like distant stars, window frames and passing cars. The sky is bleeding soft maroon. I hear my steps, a quiet tune. No one waits and that's alright. Some peace begins where ends collide. A cat slips past, a breeze unfolds, and I exhale what I can't hold. Slow walk home under amber haze. Even shadows feel like grace. Every turn remembers me, like the town keeps company. Slow walk home through fading gold. Not in a rush, not feeling cold. Just the echo of my name in a place that stays the same. This perfume left in empty space where someone smiled in yesterday. A shutter claps, a curtain sways. I think of all I didn't say. I count the bricks beneath my feet as if they wrote my history. Not every story has to end. Some simply loop then start again. Slow walk home under amber haze. Even shadows feel like grace. Every turn remembers me, like the town keeps company. Slow walk home through fading gold. Not in a rush, not feeling cold. Just the echo of my name in a place that stays the same. Don't need a hand to hold tonight. I walk with thoughts that feel just right. Not lonely now, not lost or numb. Just drifting where the stillness hums. Slow walk home as the day lets go. Golden hush begins to glow. And in this pause between the noise, I find a peace that makes no choice. Slow walk home with no regret. Every breath a silhouette. In the quiet I am known, taking time on this walk home.
Every time you cross my mind, A quiet rhythm starts to climb. No lyrics, just a silent tune, and cheeks that glow like cherry bloom. You never meant to write a song, but here I am, still singing on. I'm humming and blush, can't help the sound. A melody that spins me round. It's nothing big, just passing air, but you're the reason it's always there. I'm humming and blush, can't hold it in, like music dancing on my skin. You never asked, but here it stays, a song of you that softly plays. I catch myself in grocery lines, just tapping beats between the signs. Strangers smile, but they don't see you're the hum that follows me. No grand romance, no movie light, just echoes keeping me up at night. I'm humming and blush, can't stop the beat. It finds me walking down the street. It's just a tune with no clear end, but every note still curves to pen. I'm humming and blush like it's a code, a secret only my heart knows. I try to hide, I try to hush, but every hum just turns to blush. No verse, no bridge, no closing line, just pieces of you stuck in time. And I'm not sure what love became, but this soft humming knows your name. I'm humming and blush, no reason why, just like the way you said goodbye. You left no words, just quiet air, but still I find your presence there. I'm humming and blush, no symphony, just you, still living inside me.
Neon signs in quiet rain, reflections slide across the train. I'm walking home through borrowed time, wishing every breath was mine. I'm not the same as I was then, but I'm not sure what's different yet. The city hums, the hours slow, and still I feel I need to go. I'm not running from the dark, I'm just drawn toward a spark, chasing tomorrow step by step. Even if I don't know what comes next, it's not about the end I find, but keeping hope inside the climb. Chasing tomorrow, one more try. Underneath this changing sky, maybe I fall, maybe I rise, but I keep moving toward the light. Same streets, but I look again. Each window holds a different frame. I pass the spots where I once cried. Now they feel like reasons why. I don't believe in perfect plans, just open hands and softer lands. If every night rewrites my name, I'll read it slow and love the change. Chasing tomorrow, even slow. I don't need the world to know. As long as I keep waking up, I've got enough. I've got enough. Chasing tomorrow, heart intact. No need to race, no turning back. And if I never see the prize, at least I lived with open eyes. There's a room inside my chest where all the words I left unsaid still rest. Folded neatly in the dark, each one still warm from where you left your mark. They don't scream, they softly hum like echoes written under tongue. Invisible but always near, they dry my doubts, they calm my feet. Letters I never sent still whisper through my skin. In every pause they comfort me like shadows I keep in memory. Letters I never sent still shape the way I breathe. Not lost, not gone, just waiting there like pages floating in the air. Every line I couldn't show stays behind my quiet glow. You never saw the hidden parts, but I've held them close from the very start. They don't fade, they just retreat into the rhythm of my beat. They trace your name without a sound in every thought that circles round. Letters I never sent still whisper through my skin. In every pause they comfort me like shadows I keep in memory. Letters I never sent still shape the way I breathe. Not lost, not gone, just waiting there like pages floating in the air. No stamps, Your quiet laugh at 3 a.m. fills the corners I forget. Even when the night feels torn, you're the calm after the storm. Shoelace loose and coffee cold, but you make the broken glow. You don't try to fix a thing, still you make my winter sing. Every line, every scar just proves we've made it this far. Cracked sky, still blue, even with the light bleeding through. You and I may be bruised, but we're still standing in the truth. Cracked sky, still blue, the world shakes, but I see you, and in the pieces we hold tight, there's enough to make it right. Streetlights blink and paint the street, not perfect, but it's all we need. You hum a song I used to hide, now it feels like home tonight. There's no gold behind each cloud, but your hand still pulls me out. And if tomorrow breaks again, we'll just draw the sky with pen. Every break, every bend leads us somewhere real again. Cracked sky, still blue, even with the light bleeding through. You and I may be bruised, but we're still standing in the truth. Cracked sky, still blue, the world shakes, but I see you, and in the pieces we hold tight, there's enough to make it right. Let them say we won't survive, let them miss what stays alive. It's not perfect, never was, but we love without a pause. Cracked sky, still blue, all I need is me and you. Even if the edges fall, we'll still color overall. Cracked sky, still blue, that's how I'll remember you. Not as flawless, but as true, the light that always made it through. People talk like sirens ring, every screen another sting. I pretend I'm tuned in fine, but every buzz rewinds my spine. Scrolling through 1,000 lies, laughing while I analyze. Their volume swallows up my head, so I slip off the grid instead. Close the tabs, mute the mess, I just need a second's rest. One more question. opinions, plastic moves, perform in peace in crowded rooms. Talk too loud, feel too small, I'd rather say nothing at all. Everyone's in speaker mode, but no one hears the undertone. They're all posting, I just breathe. Wanna hear what lies beneath. Close the feed, kill the glow. There's a voice I wanna know. One more quiet, just one more. Let the world stay at the door. I don't need to play their game. Silence knows me by my name. One more quiet, dim the light. Let my thoughts come out at night. In this hush I hear me true. Not the me they filter through. Not lonely, just alone. Not hiding, just my zone. I'm not broken, just aware. There's a me they wouldn't dare. One more quiet, I'll be fine. Leave the noise outside the line. No applause, no clever spin. Just my breathing soft within. One more quiet, let me stay. No more updates, no more play. This stillness wraps me like a song, where I remember I belong.
You left behind a box of sound, spinning slow, still stick around. The label's faded, but I know that voice, yeah, it still feels close. Needle drops, the static sighs, and suddenly you're back inside. The melody's a little worn, but somehow more than it was before. Every crack, every loop still brings me back to you. Dust on the record, love in the groove. Years on the shelf, but nothing removed. Faint little hiss like you're breathing in. You're not gone, you're just not here. Dust on the record, scratch on the line. Still plays the words that once were mine. Even if we've both moved on, you're still in every song. Tried to clean you off my mind, but fingerprints are hard to hide. Some memories refuse to fade. They hum beneath the quiet days. You're in the spaces between sounds, in empty rooms, in echoed rounds. Like vinyl ghosts that gently spin, you always find a way back in. Every track, every skip still pulls me back like this. Dust on the record, love in the groove. Years on the shelf, but nothing removed. Faint little hiss like you're breathing near. You're not gone, you're just not here. Dust on the record, scratch on the line. Still plays the words that once were mine. Even if we've both moved on, you're still in every song. Maybe time just holds the light, but doesn't turn it off at night. And maybe love just learns to live inside the things we never give. Dust on the record and still it plays. Every goodbye that still remains. I stop the player, close the case. pace, but I still hear you anyway.
I set it low just to see if someone out there might answer me, but nothing came, just quiet air. Still I felt a presence there. I whispered thoughts I always hide. They bounced off walls and stayed inside. And though the room was dim and bare, I heard my own voice everywhere. Maybe I don't need a crowd to make my feelings feel out loud. Echoes of myself filling the space. Soft reminders I can't erase. They sound like me, but somehow more like pieces that I can't ignore. Echoes of myself drifting around. Not too harsh, not too loud. They show up when the world is still and say the things I never will. I asked the night the same old line. Why do I feel like I'm not mine? The shadows listen, never speak, but I hear answers when I'm weak. The words I dropped I thought were gone, they've stayed with me all along. Not from a voice I hope would stay, but from my own in a different way. Maybe I was meant to hear what I've been saying all these years. Echoes of myself filling the space. Soft reminders I can't erase. They sound like me, but somehow more like pieces that I can't ignore. Echoes of myself drifting around. Not too harsh, not too loud. They show up when the world is still and say the things I never will. Every phrase I pushed aside comes back gentle, undefined. It's not a song, it's not a scream. It's somewhere in the in-between. Echoes of myself, not afraid. They hold the truth I never say. No need for crowds, no need to prove. The realest voice is in this room. Echoes of myself, soft but true. A quiet way of pushing through. And when I don't know what is real, at least I know what I still feel. Walking past the corner store, same old cracks on the floor. Got my headphones way too loud. In my world I'm lost in sound. Skip the bus, I'll take the walk. Let the city hum and talk. No one knows I'm somewhere else, building space inside myself. Sidewalk universe under my shoes. Every block feels like a different view. No rocket ship, just city lights, but I'm floating in my mind tonight. Sidewalk universe, quiet and wide, moving slow, but I feel alive. No one sees this galaxy, but it's real enough for me. sad, just kinda free. Like the world forgot to chase me. Sidewalk universe under my shoes. Every block feels like a different view. No rocket ship, just city lights, but I'm floating in my mind tonight. Sidewalk universe, quiet and wide, moving slow, but I feel alive. No one sees this galaxy, but it's real enough for me. I don't need to go too far to feel the world is bigger than we are. It's not about the noise or fame, it's about the way I see the game. Sidewalk universe, slow and clear. Every step I'm getting near. Not sure where I'm meant to be, but this little world belongs to me.
You said it's soft beneath the screens, when names and numbers flicker green. The gate was calling out your name, but I still held your hand the same. Your passport shook inside your grip, I felt it when you bit your lip. No promises, just morning light, but both of us still held on tight. Is it a goodbye or just a pause? Hard to name what silence draws. Airport hearts stuck in between, one last smile, one old routine. We don't know what comes next, but I still feel your chest on my chest. Airport hearts waiting to break, holding close for memory's sake. Maybe we'll land in different skies, but you're still my favorite flight. The crowd around just fades to blur, but every sound still comes from her. You mouth, don't cry with trembling eyes, like I'd be fine, like love survives. They called your roll, you didn't move, like staying still could change the truth. I watched you turn and walk away, and wanted every step to stay. Some hellos feel more like ends, but maybe that's where love begins. Airport hearts stuck in between, one last smile, one old routine. We don't know what comes next, but I still feel your chest on my chest. Airport hearts waiting to break, holding close for memory's sake. Maybe we'll land in different skies, but you're still my favorite flight. Maybe some departures bring us home, maybe not today, but we'll know. If you ever look across a gate, I hope you'll see the love we made. Airport hearts, we're both aware it's not forever, but it's rare. Even if this story bends, you'll be the line I read again. Airport hearts, one final sight. You look back and I held tight. Even if the sky rewrites, you'll always be my last goodnight. velvet sky and traffic hum, glowing signs that never come undone. I breathe you in like second smoke, fading fast but never broke. Flashing red across your face, glass reflections I can't replace. Was it love or just the view? Hard to tell when it's this new. We lived like static on a screen, too sharp to hold, too soft to mean. Neon daydreams caught in the glow. We weren't real, but we didn't know. City lights made you feel warm, even if the night was warm. Neon daydreams flicker and fade, played pretend and stayed that way. Maybe fake was close to true in the world I saw with you. Midnight trains and soda cans, paper hearts and half-made plans. You called it nothing, but I bled in ultraviolet things you said. We danced in shoes that didn't fit, in someone else's movie script. But for a while it felt like flight, like borrowed stars and borrowed light. You told me silence made you feel. I should've known that wasn't real. Neon daydreams caught in the glow. We weren't real, but we didn't know. City lights made you feel warm, even if the night was warm. Neon daydreams flicker and fade, played pretend and stayed that way. Maybe fake was close to true in the world I saw with you. Maybe that's where we exist, in silver fog and morning mist. Not in truth, not in lies, just in scenes where nothing dies. Neon daydreams, I still see a version of what we could be. Don't need forever, don't need proof. Sometimes the dream says more than truth. Alarm rings, it's 7:03, same old shirt, black coffee. Rushing through another week, but I don't feel like me. Smiles on cue, plans I fake, counting hours I wish I could take. But in my mind I press replay on yesterday's escape. Between the deadlines and the noise, I'm not a person, just a voice. I'm stuck between Sundays where my soul gets to breathe, trapped in the weekdays where I'm barely just me, living for one soft sunrise that feels like the truth, but it's gone by Monday, like I always knew. Messages I never read, dishes stacked, thoughts I left unsaid. All my dreams on paper shelves, collecting dust with everyone else's. I laugh when they ask how I've been, 'cause I don't really know what to give. But every now and then I find a little space between the lines. It's not sadness, just the blur of who I was and who I were. I'm stuck between Sundays where my soul gets to breathe, trapped in the weekdays where I'm barely just me, living for one soft sunrise that feels like the truth, but it's gone by Monday, like I always knew. Wish I could stretch the time when silence makes sense, where I don't have to try to make myself fit. I'm stuck between Sundays, chasing something I miss, trying to find my name in a calendar list. One day I'll make it to the quiet I crave, but for now I'm fading between all the days.
Used to trip over nothing, run too fast just to feel something, kick the gravel, curse the rain. Thought I'd never break the chain, tied my laces up too tight, still the world felt too wide. Guess I thought I knew the rule, but no one teaches walking shoes. And every night I've had to redo, left a story in my view. Shoelace philosophy, loop and release, fall apart just to find some peace. It slips, it snaps, it comes undone, but I still walk when morning comes. Shoelace philosophy, never too clean, frayed at the ends, but it still means that if I trip, if I rewind, I've got another chance to bind. Dad said tighten up, don't pause. Mom said some things just get lost. I tried both and still fell down, but learned to love the crooked ground. Sometimes I leave one side loose, sometimes I double up the truth. Balance isn't found, it's made in every step that's walked, not stayed. Every stumble, every bruise, another lace I had to choose. Shoelace philosophy, loop and release, fall apart just to find some peace. It slips, it snaps, it comes undone, but I still walk when morning comes. Shoelace philosophy, never too clean, frayed at the ends, but it still means that if I trip, if I rewind, I've got another chance to bind. one side tighter, one side free, still enough to carry me. Shoelace philosophy, rhythm and thread, tied with all the words I never said. If I fall, I won't forget the loops that taught me not to quit. Shoelace philosophy, soft and true, the kind that walks me back to you. No perfect knot, no flawless line, but these worn out steps are mine. Late night room, I'm half awake. Ceiling stares and coffee shakes. Phone lights up just once, that's all. But somehow that feels like a call. You didn't say a single thing, just your name with that little ring. It's not much, but I still melt like every time, like nothing else. I don't need a speech or line, just a signal that you're fine. Ping me gently, don't be loud. Even whispers make me proud. I'm not waiting for a fight, just to feel that I'm inside. Ping me softly, no full text. Even silence hits me next. You don't have to mean it all. Sometimes I just want the fall. Curtains closed, the fan still hums. My chest still waits for what won't come. A simple buzz, a small escape from all the words we couldn't say. I scroll too far, reread the thread, our last goodbye, the things we left. You don't reply, but still I wait for one small proof it's not too late. You don't owe me anything, but you used to let it ring. Ping me gently, don't be loud. Even whispers make me proud. I'm not waiting for a fight, just to feel that I'm inside. Ping me softly, no full text. Even silence hits me next. You don't have to mean it all. Sometimes I just want the fall. Maybe I'm stuck in the echo, but I'd take static over shadow. If you think of me at all, let that ping just slightly fall. Ping me gently once, no more, just enough to keep me warm. You don't have to say goodbye, just remind me